Yo, Mario! In this video, I'm going to be looking at putting some hatching in the service areas. It sort of looks like some square tiles. I have spent quite a while trying to work out how to do this with some degrees of success and the opposite of that. So what I've come up with has taken me a while, but I believe it's possibly the best way to go. So first of all, I have created previously a well, actually it seems that I haven't. I was going to create a new layer called hatch service area. So we'll just go in there like that, a new layer, and I'm just going to call it hatch. Oops, I'll turn on the caps lock. Hatch service area. Enter. Okay. So, and we'll make that the current one we're going to work with, and we'll drop that down there like so. So, first of all, one of the things we need to do is contain the hatch into a particular area. So, after much deliberation, I've decided that one of the best ways of doing that, well, I'll try it without. First of all, we've got to contain the hatch. So we need to have a line across here. Line like this. Like so. And put that line in there. Now, we're going to choose a point in the middle of here. But what I'm first of all going to do is turn off the layer with the title, the text in it, so that the text will then sit on top of the hatch at a later date. So I'm going to turn off, just in this viewport here, text plan, so just to turn that off. So that's one of the problems overcome. So now the next thing I'm going to do is choose my hatch. So I'll just go up here to hatch. And the one that we want is, it's called net, N-E-T. And they're in alphabetical order, so there's net 3, let's drop down, oh, I had it there a moment ago, dots, E, here, G, H, I, no, it must be further down. Oh, there it is there, net, there. So that one, it's that one there, just some squares. So that's my hatch pattern. I have done a bit of experimentation, and the scale that I've found quite suitable is 80. So I'm going to put that in. Now I'm just going to pick a point. Now this can take a little while, so I'm picking a point in there, and oh, there you are, it's put in a hatch. I also want it to go through this door area here, so I'm going to pick a point there. But what I want to do is to remove one hatch boundary, which is that one there. And I'll just choose a spline. Enter. Oops. That didn't quite work according to plan, so I'm just going to remove, and I want to remove that one. Okay, and that should, yes, and then we're going to go enter. So what I've got there now is a pretty reasonable sort of looking hatch in there. I think here we've got the door going over the top of it, but you wouldn't be able to see through that. So I think I'm fairly happy with that hatch in there as that goes. So now we're going to move on to the next one here. and see how we deal with this. So once again, I've got to sort of contain the hatch, so I want to put it in there like so. Just while I've done that, I've noticed that there's a piece of furniture that should be in here that appears to be missing. I'll just do another line over here, but I seem to have left out this bit of furniture, or it's got lost somewhere. So I'll just put that back in. Okay, so offset here, I'll just make it 600. It's sort of a bench top, I think. Going in there like that. We'll just go into there like that. Okay, and I'll put a line in here which approximately lines up with the chair. There like that. Just going to put a circle in here of 300 millimeters. Okay, and then just draw a line from there to there. Take that out of there. Delete. Trim this, that out of there, that from there, that from there, and then I think there's like a refrigerator or something to go in here. Offset 600, which is going to go there. Oh, that line there. Yep. And then we want to do offset 50 for the sort of door in here like that. Yep. And then we're going to trim all that out, TR double hit, like so. Take that out of there, that out of there, and that's sort of our fridge and a bench. Now, the thing with that is that it's all in the various layers. I'm going to put that in the furniture layer, so we'll just zip that up there, furniture. Okay, so that's got that in there like that. We've got our line across there in the hatch. We also need a line across this door here, so I'm going to put it at the back because that makes it easier, like so, inside the door. Good. So now we're going to try and hatch this area here. So H for hatch. We should be all set up, and we're going to pick a point here, pick an internal point, and oh, there you go. We want some more in there. However, we've got a bit of a problem here with these boundaries in here, that it's not identifying those. So there's a little bit of a problem there. So what I'm going to do is just go Control Z, just to undo that for now. And I'm just going to do a little bit of work on this boundary here. Okay, and what I can see here is, you can see there's a bit of a gap there, so I'm just going to possibly draw a line from there down to there, like that. I'm going to match the properties of it to that there, so that'll match that into there like that. We'll match that line there. That's all good there like that. Okay. Now we'll see what we can do with this. So we'll go back to the hatch again. I'll just get the whole thing in view on it, like so. There's our hatch in there, and we want some more in there, and a little bit inside that door there. Alright, and it all lines up with the other hatch there. It's excluded the table. It all looks pretty good. Oh, we don't want to go down there at all. But there we go. That's pretty much the hatches in the service area. So let's just go enter there. That hatch and that hatch there, they're all good to go. I just might try and change the line weight on those to 0, just to get a nice fine little line weight about them. And enter, so that when we just look in there, they're got the finest possible sort of line weight in there. There's a bit of a double line in there, but we shouldn't be too worried about that. It's just the line of the tiles. We could possibly just, if we wanted to make this all, for instance, here and here, we're now selecting those there. We can, if we want to, work on the scale. So if we put those up to 100 scale, oh, didn't like that. That was a 10 scale, 100 scale. Yeah, that might be slightly better. As you say, just sort of fitting in. Enter. Yeah, I like that a bit better. So I've just changed the scale, just to sort of get a better fit. So I didn't get any double lines and things like that. So yes, I'm fairly happy with that. Now remember that I turned the text off because I wanted it to sit above the hatch. So I'm going to now go home and I'll better turn that layer back on, which is the plan text layer, or the text plan layer. So I'm just turning it on there. Okay, and what we're going to do now is just move things a little bit so that we can possibly, Control Z there, I didn't want to do that, so that we can just move things around. So I might just move that there so it doesn't quite line up with that line there. So that's bathroom there. And it just depends on how you view things, but everything's sitting pretty good there now. And that could be a little bit more central, possibly. Like a few mils. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, there's not too much overwriting. The laundry, I might just bring that up a tad off that line so we don't get too much blocking up when we print. So that's good. In the kitchen, possibly just bring that into the middle of that tile line there. This might make it a little bit easier to read. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And that's sort of the hatching in our service area. So, all good. Cheers. See you.